What's up, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor? In your face! Coming to you live from LA! Can they see me now?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna walk over here just because, you know, why not? I'm having fun here in my villa, trying to make videos. Just banked about $3 grand this morning. Now I'm gonna sit down for a little bit because I'm tired. My Celsius and my coffee is wearing out. Because here on the West Coast, I gotta get up at like 5, 6 a.m. I'm not the biggest fan. I want you to understand that you can work from anywhere. Like, this can be your office too. And I'm so grateful. And the reason why I make videos like this is because a lot of people just aren't grateful for what they have. They waste the opportunity. I'm gonna take a picture actually. I'm gonna post this like on my social media. You don't really appreciate what you have, and you don't appreciate the opportunity either. That's the thing. That's the worst part actually. Like, if you don't appreciate the opportunity, you're just not gonna work hard. Some people are like, yeah, Tim, I appreciate the opportunity. Tell me how to get rich. And you don't really want to get rich. Like, you say that, but you know, most people hit me up. They're like, just give me a hot stock. I don't want to study. Just give me alerts. Shut up with all this other stuff. You talk too much. But I need to train you to think properly. Like, I want more millionaire students, but I'm not going to have successful millionaire students until you start thinking properly. I'm very proud of my latest millionaire student, Jack Kellogg, passed $1 million. What did he do to celebrate? Nothing. He went to bed early. He got back to trading the next day, made another 12 grand. Like, for him, it's a process. $1 million is a good start, but after taxes, I mean, we're talking what, 600,000-700,000. So it's not like enough for total freedom. And he's always been working on improving his process and being ready for more trades, because you never know when the next big trade is going to come up. I will bring up an example. Kyle Williams, who I'm actually visiting in San Diego in the next few days. I'll post a link to my challenge underneath this too. If you want to be a truly dedicated student, you have that option. But if you just want hot picks, or if you're lazy, just don't bother applying. You know, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to be realistic. But Jack and Kyle each made 35 grand the other day. They were both shorting LCDX. And in case you don't realize, like, you know, we go long, we go short. We're just trying to make the best trades. We're not like saying like, this company is definitely a scam. This company is definitely going to succeed. We're just trying to take the meat of the move on the way up or on the way down. They were both short LCDX because there was confusion that LCDX was Lucid Motors. Lucid Motors is this, you know, hot private company that's in the electric vehicle space. And there was a rumor that LCDX, you know, because it's the company name is Lucid, that it's Lucid Motors. And a lot of people believed it. I think the stock went from like 1 to 6, all because it was a case of mistaken identity. And, you know, on plays like that, it's like not a question if it's going to come down. It's just a question of when. When will the bubble pop? And the company put out a press release and they said, we have nothing to do with Lucid Motors. And that was the beginning of the end. Although it didn't go down right away after the press release. And what's interesting is there were so many shorts leading up to that press release. When the press release happened, it actually bounced a little bit because there were just too many shorts, and the shorts were like, oh, damn, maybe it's going to keep going. But, you know, within a few hours after the press release, people started seeing it. Shorts started like chomping at it. Long started saying, wait a minute, the stock is up way too much for no reason. And Jack and Kyle each made 35 grand. And I just think to myself, like, they each started with just a few grand, but they've seen so many of my videos, DVDs, webinars. They love Tim Grittani's Trading Tickers, which has so many examples. By the way, leave a comment underneath this if you want Tim Grittani to make a follow-up to Trading Tickers. If you've seen Trading Tickers, I'm trying to get him to create a sequel. You know, he made $3 million so far this year, and he just took the past few months off to chill with his family, which is awesome. I appreciate that. But leave a comment, say, please, Tim Grittani, make a follow-up to Trading Tickers. I'd appreciate that, because I'll show him this video. I'll show him the comments. Like, we need hundreds of comments so that he actually does it. But, you know, when you see all these examples, you start to see like, okay, LCDX was Lucid Motors, but that's not the first case of mistaken identity. There's been dozens of plays like that. Back when I used to short sell a lot, I mean, I would short sell plays like that. These days I go mostly long just because I'm tired. I don't feel like being frustrated or confused with short selling. For me, it's not even about my own trades. It's about students. In short selling, where you take a negative position, it confuses students. So then I have to explain, and it's just like, I really don't want to deal with the frustration. You know, if you do click the link below and apply for my challenge, you got to understand that, like, for me, it's about picking the best students and not everybody. Look at Amir up there. Scroll up to Amir. Amir, can you hear me? Oh, what fell? Shoot. What fell? What? Something fell, I just heard. I don't know. I got too many phones. What's up, buddy? You talking? Yeah, dude, I'm on video. You're on video. Oh! Can they, you think I'm just talking to myself?
Yeah, sometimes you do that. You overwork yourself.
Yo, what's up, imaginary friend? Yo, yeah, no, I'm chilling here. We got Amir here, the Persian princess, I like to call him. You know, because he's very high maintenance, but he's also a gifted filmmaker. He created our whole Save the Reef documentary, which was fantastic. And I just want, you know, more people to understand what it takes to be successful. You don't just get to places like this. You don't just get successful documentaries. You don't just get millions of dollars by doing nothing or playing video games or, you know, playing fantasy football. You really got to put in the work. So I know this isn't the most technical video, but I'm tired and I just want to kind of just talk out loud just so you can understand that I'm real and I do get tired from time to time. So we'll put this on YouTube. We'll see where it goes. Quick like, quick subscribe. I promise I'll have more technical videos, but this one is just me chilling. Congrats to Jack. Congrats to Kyle. Please, everyone, leave a comment underneath. Let's get Tim Grittani to create a sequel to Trading Tickers. You know, he's made $13 million now from starting with $1,500, which is just crazy. So any lesson that he gives is so useful. Watch it, study up, create your own dream life. I'm going to go take a nap. Good night.